guaranteed. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah. It's the first one we're recording since Christmas and New Year, so I think I'm a bit out of whack.
And I didn't know what I was waiting for.
No.
I was fiddling around with my vape that I don't use, which I'm just going to put there. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a lot better. So Christmas and New Year was a bit pants. I was struck down by like this flu-like virus.
I think everybody had that.
God, it was awful. Even like on, I was about to say Chat GPT, Ask My GP. There was like this big thing about how, this, there's this virus, flu-like virus going around and stuff, and loads of people have got it. I was like, oh, great. Literally spent about 2 weeks on the sofa or in bed. And I'd gone into work on the 23rd and pretty much got sent home. Obviously, they can't say you need to go home, but they're like, you look like death.
Yeah.
Which is, when you work in a mortuary, So I went home, and then on the 23rd, I literally spent all day in bed asleep. I slept on the sofa the night before because Mark had work and I didn't want to disturb him. And when he came back the next day, his sister, who she'd come down to visit, was like, have you checked she's still breathing? Because she hadn't seen me all day, and I was just passed out in bed.
Aww.
Awful. And then Eddie got poorly again.
Reg is barking in the background, just
Yeah.
so we know he's here.
What about you?
Yeah, you know how I feel about Christmas. So
See, I get that, and for years I was like that, and it's always been sort of more of the build-up that's made me feel more festive than the actual day. The day itself just seems to be like, oh, it's happened.
yeah,
There's that big build-up, and then the day happens, and you're like, oh, kind of anticlimactic.
yeah, that's it.
It tends to, most adults be like, oh, it's for the kids, it's great if you've got kids, and that sort of thing. But I realised I make myself feel worse about it by telling myself I'm miserable. So I'm actually going to make a real conscious effort this year to be Christmassy, because what's the point of making yourself feel miserable?
Yeah, you can't fight it. It's there.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Just watch some films. If you don't want Christmas dinner or anything like that, have something else that you enjoy, but just... it makes me feel worse by me saying, oh, I don't like Christmas.
Yeah.
There was a lot of tragedy that I've led up to, like a couple of Christmases, so I completely get it. But yeah, no, I just, screw it. I'm gonna be festive this year.
Yay! Well, you've got a year to prepare.
Yeah,
so,
and you're gonna be festive this year. I'll make you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I don't hate Christmas. I'm just not bothered. I'm just like, well,
I kind of like doing the things in the lead up to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Trying to think what else has really happened. Trying to think of anything spooky. Has anything spooky happened to you?
Not spooky, but driving here today, I'm pretty sure I saw a coconut on the side of the road.
A coconut?
Yeah.
Okay. Were your glasses dirty again? Because this happens quite a lot.
Yes, as was my windscreen. But I am getting new glasses on Monday, so
Yay!
because my astigmatism's moved. I had an eye test, and turns out that my the glasses that I've got are not supporting the area they need to, because it's moved by like 10 degrees.
Oh wow, that's quite a lot.
Astigmatism, yeah. So I definitely needed new glasses, and I could tell that things were getting worse because the glare from the lights when I'm driving in the dark, I can't see. It's actually dangerous now. So yeah.
So when you get in the Monday? Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right. There's only a few more days of danger left then.
Just a few. And you have had weird things. Your lights in the house.
Oh yeah, they always do that. Constantly the lights are flickering in my house. It's always the one in the lounge, the one I have in the corner, because I'm sure I have sensory issues. I don't have the main lights on a lot because it's just too much. So a lot of the times I have lamps on.
Yeah.
And I've got a lamp in the lounge, and pretty much every day it flickers. And I've checked the bulbs, I've checked the connection. I just think it's probably a spirit. And I'm happy. Oh, that's fine. I'm happy for it.
I mean, the one in the kitchen, that just came on when it was off. And I was like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that goes on and off. And again, I've checked the bulb. I mean, this is a new build, so it's not the connections. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I mean, as long as they're nice ghosts, they're always welcome here. Did you know So whilst I was doing research for a case, actually, did you know there was such a thing as a legend trip?
Ooh.
So basically, this isn't really what I'm talking about in Spooky Chat. I added it because I saw it in research. So when people go on a legend trip, it's like a spooky road trip, basically. It's to try and find urban legends or test urban legends or...
Hang on a second. Well, we were going to do something like that, but with cryptids, weren't we?
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't see why it could. It lends itself to cryptids as well. So I quite like the fact that it was called Legend Trip. It sounds like either a rock band or the name of an album.
Legend Trip.
Oh my God, hang on.
Oh, go on.
We've got merchandise. Yes. Really important thing that's happened.
Considering we ordered some the other day, you
I
know.
know.
Yeah. The designs are really cool. I absolutely love them. And obviously, the more demand there is for it, the more designs there'll be. So
Yeah, definitely.
buy our stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
All I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing it through print on demand because that's kind of the only way we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But it just means that we can offer like loads of sizes, loads of colours, and we can just keep putting designs out for everybody. So yeah, if you want to be proper spooky, so you could actually be wearing our merchandise whilst listening to us and or watching us.
Yes.
You know?
And if you're listening to us on the way to your own spooky road trip.
You might be on your own legend trip.
Or your own legend trip. Or going to investigate a haunted pub.
Yeah.
And have a bevy while you're at it.
Or just to be a generally spooky person just every day, all the hours.
Be a true spooky bitch.
Yeah, that's it. We do have a t-shirt and a hoodie that says Spooky Bitch on it. Mm-hmm. So, which I love the fact that Goober has ordered one of those because no. Oh, you didn't in the end.
Oh, he was going to get the orchid coloured one.
The main thing I wanted to do as a merchandise, okay, we've got one t-shirt that's like specifically a women's fitted t-shirt, but I wanted pretty much everything to be unisex so that, you know, everyone can buy it. And yeah, you can get the Spooky Bitch hoodie, which is unisex, and it comes in quite a few cool colours. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. And so I don't forget at the end, the link is in our link tree for the shop.
Yes.
It's carsofthemacabre.shop.
.com/shop, I think.
Okay.
I might have that wrong though. I get a lot of things wrong.
I think it's www.carsofthemacabre.shop because there wasn't a .com. That was the whole point.
Oh.
Yeah. Gabe's just going to find out anyway. But, okay, cool. Well, so whilst I was doing all of my research, there you go, Gibbs is just checking for us now. Yeah, it is .shop.
Oh, okay, yeah, you were right. I'm always wrong though, so it doesn't matter. Unless it comes to your life, and then I'm always
You're
right.
always right. She's like the oracle, this woman. So, yeah, I found this website called the Paranormal Database.
No, shut up, really?
Which is really cool. And in their own words, they examine folkloric, paranormal and cryptozoological locations in the UK and beyond. So, because obviously I like to do spooky news in the spooky chats, but on the kind of main sites, news sites, it's always a bit limited.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I'm looking at it regularly, it tends to be the same stories. And always, obviously, I would like to try and do more UK stuff because we are from the UK.
Yeah.
So it's really cool because it's almost like a directory. So you click on the region that you want to look at, and then there's just basically a list of paranormal sightings in that particular area, and with just a brief description, so you can just go through them. So they're not really long-winded stories. They're just like, okay, you wanted to look at the A24 in West Sussex, you have a look at that, and then it will come up with everything, all the sightings on there.
Oh, I like that.
It's really, really cool. Yeah. I definitely recommend going to look at it. So I've got a few of the reports. So, for example, I looked at Sussex because, as we all know, I'm from West Sussex. And there's a list of Sussex ghosts, folklore and Forteana.
Who?
Forteana refers to paranormal or anomalous phenomena.
A who?
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Or things that seem to challenge scientific knowledge.
Oh.
I'm not even going to try repronouncing stuff anymore that I pronounce wrong. I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah.
That's just...
I mean, it sounds good.
Well, it's who I am as a person.
Yeah,
so that's literally our excuse for everything.
Yeah. It's not even side effects anymore. It's just who I am as a person now.
It's who I am as a person plus side effects.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
We're screwed either way.
Exactly. So here are some of the reports I found on there.
You're smiling. I'm feeling one of these is going to be funny.
To be honest, because I wrote this spooky chat a while ago, I can't remember them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So you're relearning.
I'm relearning stuff. So the first one that I found is called Road Crossers, and the location is the A23, which kind of goes through various places, obviously, because it's a road.
Did you just do an Ali says something dumb again?
Yeah.
But this time it's a Helen says something dumb.
Well, I just say dumb things all the time. So yeah, it's got like the location, then it's got the type of situation. So the type in this case is haunting manifestation. It's got the date and the time, which in this case is 1970s onwards. Mm-hmm. And then it's got further comments, and which is like the brief description. So a plethora of ghostly figures have been reported on this road from London to Brighton. Most appear to interact with drivers. One male figure walks in front of a car, only to disappear when hit, while figures dressed in light-coloured clothing have also been observed.
I mean, it's so bad because if I was heading towards someone, I'd swerve.
I think most people, that's probably the instinct most people would have. And then that could
it depends how rage-filled I am that day.
But you could just go into oncoming traffic and cause an accident.
It's not very nice.
I didn't say that they were nice, you know. This guy seems to be quite problematic. So, yeah. Why is that funny?
I don't know. It's just... yeah.
But yeah, so that is literally it. That's all the things are, is just these brief descriptions of sort of to-the-point information.
Oh.
Where they are and the dates and stuff. It is so cool. So then we've got Old Man. This is their title. I haven't read.
Just Old Man.
Just Old Man. So the location for this is the A272, which is the A24 junction, which is weird because I said A24 before, which is Buck Barn Crossroads, which I know where that is. That's quite near Mum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the type is described as unknown ghost type. So there's that.
Right.
And then date and time, October 1947.
Oh, they've been collecting these stories for a while then.
Yeah, or they've just been getting like backlogs, you know. Yeah. And then under further comments, it's described as an aging man sitting on a stone, stood up. Oh, he's sitting on a stone, then he stood up and walked into the path of an oncoming motorcycle.
I mean, these ghosties, they've got no regard for the living, have they?
They really don't. It says that the motorcyclist felt the impact but retained his balance and took several seconds to stop and turn back to see the scene of the accident. However, the old man had vanished. Again, that is very dangerous.
Yeah, it's like, listen, ghosties, if you're going to do that kind of stuff, can you just... We don't want to add, there's enough people dying every day as it is, but can we not add extra?
Exactly. And I think the fact that this has affected a motorcyclist, obviously you haven't got as much protection on a motorcycle, so it makes it even scarier. So there's that one, Buck Barn Crossroads.
Old people.
Oh, yeah, no. So we've got horse and buggy next.
But buggy is in...
Buggy. Horse and carriage. Horse and buggy.
Okay. Not like a pram buggy.
I don't think horses pull prams. I'm not...
No, they don't. That's why I got confused.
Yeah.
You said buggy. It's either a pram buggy or a dune buggy. And I didn't think it's going to be a dune buggy. I don't know her. Oh, Spence.
So again, this location is the A272. Seems to be a lot going on there. Goldbridge Road towards Newark, after the bridge and before the bend. Very specific, like that. Type is a haunting manifestation. And then date and time was November 1994 at approximately 11:20 in the evening. Oh. So, under further comments, 2 cars driving in opposite directions were forced to perform emergency stops to avoid a horse and buggy being driven by a cloaked man wearing a top hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so I wanted a pony and trap, maybe.
What?
It's kind of like the old school horse and carriage.
Well, he's wearing a top hat.
Oh yeah, gentlemanly.
Yeah.
So probably like a...
I don't know, actually, that's a good point.
Or they used to call it an omnibus.
Isn't an omnibus some sort of something about a series?
Yeah, it's like a repeat, I think. But an omnibus is like an old school name, I'm pretty sure, for like a carriage.
Oh, okay. Goobs will look up for us.
I'm pretty sure.
No idea.
Again, I could be lying. I get things wrong a lot.
So the horse and buggy disappeared. One of the drivers left his car quite shaken, running over to the other to ask what had happened to the old vehicle. I was right. Omnibus carriage. We learn something new every day.
Love it.
Oh, that is literally like a passenger.
It's like a bus with horses.
That is so cool. There's a lot of people on that bus. That's amazing. I love that. Oh, yeah. I honestly just thought an omnibus was something to do with TV.
No. Then that word is old.
Love that. Yeah, so next up, we've got Little Folk. The location is Alfriston to Burlow, or Burlow Castle.
Where's that?
Oh, no, Alfriston to Burlow Castle. I don't know. They didn't say the road name, so...
I wouldn't know that anyway.
No.
I know the, A14, but even then I
Maybe
can't always
Goobs
tell
can
you exactly when I'm on it.
Find out where Alfriston stroke Burlow Castle is. So the type of situation here is a fairy, which is interesting. Date and time, pre-20th century. Mm-hmm. That's all we've got. We've not got anything specific here. Further comments. Fairies once made their home here and rewarded a local man with food after he helped one of their kind repair a kitchen utensil. That would have been a very small kitchen utensil. Okay. Clearly, I can't remember any of these because I read through them all, and I've just forgotten all of them already. So
Imagine that. I'll give you free food if you repair my ladle.
yeah, fair enough.
My fish slice needs fixing.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like the fact that they've gone. Thanks, mate. Have some food. Wonder what the food was.
Oh, I wonder if it's like specific fairy food. Do you reckon fairies do have a specific food?
They do actually, because you're supposed to leave specific offerings for them.
Do you know what they are?
I don't actually. I was listening to a podcast the other day where they were talking about leaving like sweet cream out for them, but it was very specific things that apparently they like.
Huh.
I'll have to find out and then update. Yeah, it's really, really interesting. So I think we haven't really spoken about sort of fae or fairy on here, and we probably should because it's, I suppose we can't really connect it with cars, can we?
No.
But there we go. It's probably why we haven't done it.
Yeah.
Unless somewhere there's a fairy driving a car.
With a ladle.
Really cool.
A broken ladle.
Why would he have a broken ladle?
Because their utensils got broken.
But why would it be in the car?
Just because. They're
He's
looking for someone
taking it to the man to get it fixed. Maybe. Pre-20th century, when was that?
Well, the 20th century is like the 1900s.
Oh, so there wouldn't have been any cars around in the pre-20th century.
Yeah, there would. Motor cars.
Would there? When is the pre-20th century?
Pre-20th century is anything before the 1900s, love.
So 18?
First car was like late 1800s, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, actually, it could have been in a car.
Yeah.
Awesome. So then next up, we've got modern-looking lady.
It's like that meme about why do we never see any ghosts that just jump out going, it's Britney, bitch.
Yeah, that meme is hilarious. And you're always saying that, like, why don't we see any modern ghosts?
Yeah. Like, I want to see someone with one rolled up tracky bottom and a sock.
Do you know what?
Those boat shoes.
Do people wear boat shoes with trackies?
They used to. Or some sort of loafer.
The other day...
I grew up in Newmarket, all right. There was a lot of strange people.
So I have a slight story about the like rolled up jogger thing.
I mean, to be fair, we did that in Vegas, but we made it look...
But we did it with both legs. Both
yes,
legs
we
were
did
pulled out.
actually, yeah.
So it happened to me like against my will when I was with Joe last weekend. One leg, so I don't know what it means. Like what the right or left leg means something, doesn't it? If it's pulled up.
Not that I'm aware of. No,
it's like gang related. No, I might be making this up. Probably am. So my right leg, I was wearing some just black Adidas, obviously, joggers, and everything I did, it just kept riding up that one leg all the time.
Was your ankle warm?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm always hot. But, right, because apparently, traditionally, if you're rolling up one leg of your trackies to signify something, it would
You're
be
a massive
a
chav.
left leg. Casual style choice with no strict rules. Okay, so you can choose whichever leg suits best.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So it's definitely not gang related.
No, it's not with me anyway. I don't think anybody would want me in their gang.
I mean,
So
to
it
be
was
fair, me, you and Alex together, we're
Yeah.
like a small
And-
girl gang.
and Jess.
And Jess and Chloe and Jules.
Yeah, quite a lot of people actually.
Still a small girl gang.
So another theory is that bicycle messengers would roll up their left leg to avoid getting their pants caught in their bike chain. I do not ride a bike, which could have
Stop it.
contributed to the association with the left leg.
I've definitely got images of you riding a bike, a push by Helen and a push bike.
No, if I was going to be on any kind of bike, it would be a motorbike. I wouldn't be.
I would as well, but
I
it wouldn't
so
be able to
nearly
be
swore
moving.
then. I forgot we're not swearing. I wouldn't want to be a bike rhymes with anchor.
Yeah.
And I'm really sorry, I'm probably offending so many people.
It's all right. We've already apologised for offending Tom.
Oh, we always offend him about cycling, don't we? Do you know what would be worse if it was an electric bike? Bicycle.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with electric motorbikes per se. It's the bicycles. I have an issue with bicycles.
Well, I mean, I worked in the centre of Cambridge. I hate cyclists.
Yeah, oh
because
God,
they're like ants.
What's good? Okay.
Oh,
it's
it was
fine,
about
it's
3
irrelevant.
minutes.
Anyway, it's all good. Yeah, so that was a weird jogger-related occurrence that was. It literally kept happening. Every time I stood up, one leg had ridden up.
Oh.
And then obviously I was keeping it real because I had Adidas socks on as well, so it was just like.
Do you know what I'm thinking? You know how we love a pointless story?
Yeah.
We should collate them, put them into a book of Allie and Helen's Pointless Story Club, and that should go in there.
Yes. We have to remember them though, because you know what we're like with memory.
It's terrible.
We'd sit down to write the book and we'd just go,
What's my name?
yeah, who are we? Where are we?
I
don't know him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've got Modern Looking Lady next, and this is going in Alfriston at the Smugglers Inn Public House.
Ooh.
Is the location. The type is haunting manifestation again, and the time is 1994,
Again.
which in my
You've already had a 1994
what was
one.
94 before? Oh no, I think I'd started to do 94 and then went off on a thing, so I'm just repeating myself. In my mind, 94 wasn't long ago, but in actual fact, it was.
Well, the 70s were 30 years ago. I don't know what people are saying.
Everyone
so.
else is wrong. So in further comments, it says that this modern-looking lady was seen by the owner and her daughter, and this ghostly lady was seen at the base of the staircase near the bar and was said to be wearing a modern gown.
A gown says to me not modern,
Or,
unless it's a prom dress.
that's what I'm thinking, remember when Lily Allen started out? Lily Allen started out and she used to wear prom dresses with trainers.
Oh, that's true.
And like gold jewellery.
Yeah.
I loved that look.
Yeah, she looks sick actually.
She's
to be
so
fair.
cool. Do still love Lily Allen.
I used to wear like
that's what I'm picturing.
tutus.
Yeah. When did Lily Allen start? Was that early noughties? That wasn't 90s, was it?
No, that was early noughties. I think.
Okay, so that's not relevant. Maybe this woman was a little bit before her time.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why we're all of a sudden going, yeah, ball gown and trainers. That's what's happening in my head. 2005. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so still kind of early noughties. All right, good. Yeah, so I don't know what she was wearing, modern gown, 1994. And we weren't having proms over here in 94. It wasn't really a thing.
Oh, was it not?
No, that came along later, and that was the total American influence. We didn't have proms at school.
It's like baby showers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, we used to have school discos, but you wouldn't wear a gown.
Oh my God, a school disco where you get a blue panda pop,
Yes.
blackjacks, fruit salads,
Yeah.
and space raiders.
Oh, Space Raiders, yeah.
Pickled onion flavour.
Them were the days. But, there's nothing here saying that she was wearing school disco attire or eating
School disco
Space
attire.
Raiders. So, I mean, if she wasn't, I feel like she was missing out. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, modern gown. I suppose if it's definitely not Victorian and all covered up, then it's, perhaps it is going to look a bit more modern, but there we go. So the next sighting we've got is Oxon. Oh. This is actually in Alfriston again at St Andrew's Church. The type is described as a legend, and the date and time is the 14th century. Oh. So it's quite a while ago. So that's before...
So was that I wonder, you probably don't know.
I won't know.
Alfriston, was that agricultural?
I don't know. I mean, I guess back then, probably.
Most areas were.
But yeah, it's saying the church. I mean, depending on how old the church was, could have been there back then.
I love an old church.
I do. I love an old church. So under further comments, the layout and shape of this church was determined by the strange appearance of 4 white oxen on the village green. Their tails...
I didn't know oxen could be white.
Neither did I. I didn't know if we had them in this country. I suppose we did back in the day. Do we still now?
Ox.
Don't know. Anyway, their tails all touched, forming an X shape. That the church was built in the shape of.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, that's interesting.
Tails in an X shape touching.
Yeah, their tails all touched.
So were they
an X shape that the church was built
bum ends in that way?
Yeah, I'd guess so. I suppose there could be nose in and then the tails are out. No, because it says the tails are touching. I'm being dumb. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So there's that.
I accept that.
Okay, good. If not, I wouldn't know what to do. Do I write to the people and say...
A strongly worded email.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Be like, listen, I know this happened in the 14th century, but Ali reckons it's absolute nonsense.
What, the oxen?
Yeah.
Well, apparently all churches are built in a cross shape.
Yes, because...
I didn't know that.
There's one, oh my God.
Makes sense.
I'm not going to remember the name. I do remember the name of it. It's called Clophill Church, and it's in Bedfordshire, and it's abandoned, and it was built apparently upside down. So loads of weird cult stuff happened there.
Oh, so is it in... What do you call it
So
again?
I think So churches, I imagine, I'm guessing the cross would be with the top facing north.
Yeah, Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Yeah, so...
Or Holy Ghost.
Whatever it's supposed to be, this place was built the wrong way round.
Oh. Does it not point to the Holy Land?
Oh, it might do. I have literally no idea. Anyway.
Bethlehem?
Whatever the details were,
now.
The legend is that this church was built the wrong way around. Okay. So, and... you can't get to it by a road. You have to park up in the village. I'm not suggesting anyone does this because I don't want to annoy people in the village, but lots of people do it or did do it. I don't know if even know if it's still there.
Can we do it?
I mean, maybe if it's still there, but you have to park in the village and then walk up sort of country tracks. Even it's not even proper pathways.
Well, I've got new walking boots now, so I could totally do that.
Sweet. Yeah. So Ali's walking there. She'll call us when she's there and tells us what happens. But yeah, you go up there and there's just loads of creepy graffiti, and there's obviously been weird occult activities up there because it's become a bit of a homage to
the occult.
Yeah.
And that's Clophill.
Clophill, yeah. I've got photos of it somewhere, or I did. I took camera, actual proper camera, click.
Oh, nice.
That's back in the day. It was when I was living in Bedford.
Funnily enough.
Yeah. So next up, we've got a white dog.
Oh.
Again, I don't know what... This is in Alfriston again. I guess these must have just caught my attention. It's in a place called the White Way Road, leading from the town towards Seaford.
Okay.
And type, it says shuck.
Shark or shuck?
Shuck.
Oh, shuck.
Shuck. And date and time is unknown, though.
Oh.
So under further comments, the creature is reportedly the dog...
Call it a creature. It's a good
I'm just
boy
reading
or
what
girl.
it is.
No, I'm not saying you.
I'll write another strongly worded email
Thank
to them,
you.
don't worry. This creature is reportedly the dog of a young man murdered while out walking during the 1700s. Because the pitiful hound sat by the victim's shallow grave, the criminals killed it as well. Oh no, I obviously didn't read this one because I would not have included it. The haunting is said to have ceased after the bodies of the dog and the owner were discovered when the road was widened.
The only thing I can say that will add some sort of comfort, at least they were together.
At least they were together, that's it.
I mean, I'm grasping at straws here.
And the fact that that is actually connected to Gutsum Car because it's a road. But that's very sad. Then we've got a party
A ghost party.
to lighten up the mood. And this is in Arlington at a place called Woodhorn Manor.
I've got a feeling these are in alphabetical order.
Yeah, they might be. I think they are, actually. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Okay. So, Woodhorn Manor, haunting manifestation again. Date and time is unknown. But under further comments, a loud party has been heard coming from the house while it was empty. Could have just been a bit of a rave up.
That's the thing.
someone's
It could have
actually-
been, yeah. But if it is a ghost party, at least they're, for want of a better phrase, living it up.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Love that. I want to go to a ghost party.
So do I.
I'd love that. So apparently people living in the property reported hearing arguments coming from a stream that runs by the house. I don't feel like this was connected to the party. I think this was maybe something else. I'm not sure. So that seems to be two different things. A loud party whilst it was empty. But
And then an argument from a stream
an
close
argument
by.
from the stream. They're probably going, what are these people doing in our party house? Let's bicker about it and try and scare them off from the stream,
Yeah.
you know?
Got my braces in, so I can't talk. Flesh suits not allowed.
Yeah. What would we do if we went to a ghost party? I suppose we could just wear all white. Oh, that'd be terrible for us because we'd get stuff all over it.
Yeah, not allowed
Can't
white
wear
things.
white.
To be
Maybe
fair, I
just wear-
shouldn't really wear light grey either.
We should wear black, perhaps. So then next up, we've got a coach driver, and the location is Brighton, at the Brighton Rocks Public House, which was formerly known as Battle of Waterloo, on Rock Place. And this is another haunting manifestation. And actually, this is a relatively modern one. So date and time is 1996 and the 2000s. So under further comments, this figure, complete with cloak, has been seen in the 1990s drifting around the front door and the gentleman's toilets. He was said to be the driver of a local mayor who was murdered by a highwayman shortly after leaving the pub. More recently, cupboards held shut by bricks have flung themselves open, heavy filing cabinets have fallen over, and a dog is either terrified of nothing or plays with something invisible.
Oh, man, who's
Much
playing with
like
a ghost
Reg
dog?
outside, he's just doesn't apologise, he's just barking for everybody.
Oh.
Oh my God, I've been there. I think I've been there. Yeah, I have been there. Oh, I didn't know it was haunted when I went there. Damn it. I would have gone round going, hello? Are you there?
Just and all these punters sat around.
Yeah.
going,
It's like, don't
God.
give her any more alcohol.
You've had enough, lady.
So, I mean, obviously there are hundreds of reports in Brighton, and it seems that most of the pubs there are haunted. So, I mean, that's cool.
Brighton have quite a dark history.
Yeah.
Or like quite a history.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah.
It does, it's pretty cool. It'd be nice to do some cases on Brighton, actually, and then I can link it, because it could be part of a legend trip. I do apologise, Reg is now outside the door barking. So yeah, there are hundreds of reports from Brighton. It seems that most of the pubs are haunted, so I propose a haunted pub crawl in Brighton if anyone is up for that. Yeah, just
I am.
write in, come with us. There are 14,000 plus reports on this site. It's,
wow.
Yeah, it's so interesting. And then I looked at a few in East London because I do love the East End. So then there's a few from the East End. And so we're starting off in the East End with Faceless Woman. And the location is E11 Beacon Tree Station. So this type is a haunting manifestation again. And the date and time is 1992.
A lot in the 90s.
A lot in the 90s, yeah. A lot of raving going on in the 90s as well.
Funnily enough.
No idea. So under further comments, a station employee working alone heard the door to his office rattle several times. Unnerved, the man began to climb upstairs to find a colleague, but felt he was being watched. Turning around, he saw a woman standing there with long blonde hair but no face. Her features were completely smooth. That is terrifying. That's really
I still
scary.
think I would prefer that than her, like, having glowing eyes or something.
I don't want either of those things.
Well, no, I prefer not to have either, but...
Just reminds me of the Manic Street Preachers video. Oh, if you tolerate this, when they've got like smooth faces.
Yeah, I don't think that's the name of the song, though.
No, it's probably not. No, I doubt it's
can't
right
remember.
if I've said it.
I was a massive Manic Street Preachers fan.
You weren't?
No.
I was, actually. So talking to his colleague a short time later, the employee discovered that he was not the only person to have seen her.
Oh, well, that's good. He's not alone.
That's it. So he's like, okay, great. I don't feel like I'm hallucinating. However, there's now a faceless woman haunting where I work.
I think I'd prefer to think I'm crazy. Or that my astigmatism's moved again.
Yeah, could be that. Maybe that's what happened to him. Maybe he had dirty glasses on and a moved stigmatism.
That's what we're going with.
So then next up, we've got Seeking Skeleton.
Oh.
Yeah. Location E11 again. St Mary's Church and Graveyard, Overton Drive. And again, the type is haunting manifestation. My favourite. And date and time is unknown, though. No idea when this happened. So under further comments, this skeletal ghost has been seen pushing a cart designed for corpses. Oh, you might know him.
I know her.
Looking for the body of his dead wife. Oh, that was stolen by grave robbers. Oh, that's really sad. The grey female form seen around the graveyard is a poor widow who lost her husband only hours after they were married, and she still searches for him today. So they're two very, very scary ones. Scary ones? So what am I going to think? Sad. Like myself. Yeah, so, that's two people looking for people. You might know him. Who knows?
Yeah, I know her. I know him.
I need to go to... I haven't been to East London. Oh, no, actually, I did go to East London. On the date that didn't end up going anywhere. I'm not talking about dates on here anymore because I cursed it.
We're just going to call him a stain from a male appendage and leave it at that. Put a line under that one.
So next up, we've got Hitchhiking Girl.
Oh, classic.
So she's relevant. Location is E14, Blackwall Tunnel, Tower Hamlets. So this is another haunting manifestation. Yes. Whenever I think of yes, I think of Napoleon Dynamite.
Don't I do the same thing? Like, keep going by. Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what? Mark used to hate that film until... no, you used to say it wasn't good until people would start quoting from it and you rewatch and you start quoting it and that's what makes it really good.
From his facial expression, I feel like you're making this up.
Yeah, no, the first watch is terrible.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I loved it from the first watch.
I was confused by the first watch because I was hungover with Jessica.
Yeah, but until, like, when everyone starts quoting it, you just realise how genius it is.
Yeah, it's a cult classic, but it's a bit of a grower.
Yeah.
And I think you have to have a certain type of...
mentality.
Yeah.
That's got, like, 3 feet of earth at a time.
That's it, and you do start quoting it 5 minutes after you watch it, though, which is absolutely right. So the date of this is 1972, and this is sad. Very appropriate for our podcast. Under further comments, killed in a motorcycle accident in the 1960s, this girl now flags down motorcyclists and asks for a lift to Leigh-on-Sea, which is in Essex. She always disappears from the back of the bike en route. And once the address is checked, it is discovered she died many years previously. Then there's another variant of the story which replaces the girl with a male rider of a crashed motorbike. I mean, it's quite possible there's two.
Well, there's a lot of hitchhiking and
Well, then obviously there's been a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
That location, so
just everywhere's got their own hitchhiker ghost story.
definitely. I feel like it's more prevalent in the US because it's bigger, so it's harder to get places.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously people hitchhike back in the day around in the UK, but I don't think I've never seen anyone do it now. I remember seeing people at roundabouts with a sign.
Yeah.
Being like, take me here.
And to be honest with you, I've seen a couple of hitchhikers around here, to be fair.
Have you?
Yeah. A handful of them.
Do they look nefarious?
No, but I still wouldn't stop, just in case.
No, I don't think it's advisable to.
No. I don't carry a weapon.
Maybe you should. Legally you probably can't.
No.
So I'm not telling you to carry a weapon. I'm telling you to be prepared for a baseball match.
Yeah.
You know? You never know when you're going to need to play baseball.
Or rounders.
Because
we're from the UK.
We are, but a rounder's bat is smaller.
Yeah, that's true.
Baseball bats are quite big. Yeah. Not that I'm...
My dad used to have a metal baseball bat.
Yeah, it's quite common. You get like aluminium ones.
Yeah. Just in case.
I might be prepared for baseball playing in my car because I haven't got one, so I might need to prepare. Anyway, so we've often talked about there being a lack of reports of modern-looking apparitions. So with this in mind, we've got Workers in Green. So the location is E14, HSBC building. Floor
As
25.
in the bank?
Yeah, floor 25, Canary Wharf. A haunting manifestation again. And the date for this is 2002. So, under further comments, killed in an accident during construction, a member of the crane crew, dressed in green overalls, now haunts the floor on which he died.
Unfinished business, that, isn't it?
Unfinished business.
No, do you know what that
ghost.
is? Yeah. Yeah. Not unfinished business. Probably doesn't know he's dead.
Yes.
Needs help crossing over.
Probably does.
Yeah.
Probably
because it was so sudden and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good one in the respect of it was a modern one.
Can you tell I've been reading a Zach Bagans book?
She has. I need to read. Can I read that after you?
You can.
Thank you. Love Zach Bagans. So now we've got lifetime drinkers. Location.
I feel like they're my ghost family.
Yeah, they're our next of kin. Location is E3, Black Swan Public House on Bow Road. Not been there. Haunting manifestation again. And under date and time, it just says 20th century, so it's quite broad. Under further comments, a Zeppelin raid killed many people here during the First World War, and now they sometimes return to continue their pints.
Well, waste not, want not.
Yeah, absolutely. Two particularly active ghosts are said to be Sissy and Sylvia Reynolds, daughters of the landlord.
Aww.
I love that they come and finish their drinks. Good on you, girls. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be like, listen, I know I'm dead, but I've got half a glass of mimosa somewhere.
Right?
I'm not wasting it.
No. You never waste a mimosa. How dare you? No. Blasphemy.
Yeah. So the next report relates back to the episode we did on UK cryptids. So I thought this was quite relevant. And location is E3, house along Bearhind Lane and or Old Ford since the area has been redeveloped. Okay. Because obviously that happens a lot with London, happens a lot lots of places over here. So under type, it just says other. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, date and time, 20th February. 1838. So this was a minute ago. Further comments. Jane Alsop is believed to have become one of Spring Heel Jack's first victims. Do you remember us talking about him?
Yeah.
When she opened her front door at night to whom she believed to be a policeman. Instead, she found a figure wearing a helmet and tight-fitting white clothing. The figure's eyes burnt with fire, and he had claw-like hands. The figure attacked Alsop, but her screams alerted her sister, who ran to the rescue. Jack leapt away into the darkness. Ooh. So that's interesting because you don't hit, when we were doing the UK cryptids, there's a lot on there we hadn't heard of.
Yeah, and you don't hear of their victims.
No, exactly. So... yeah, that's very, very interesting. I mean, she could have been drinking a lot of gin. It was 1838.
Gin was the drink of choice.
Yeah, because the water was so dirty. I made that up for that timeline. I know that's what they used to do, but I don't know.
You made up what?
The fact that the water was dirty, so they would drink gin.
No, it was dirty.
But I don't know what time that was. So I don't know if it relates to 1838. Probably does.
To be fair, water was pretty much dirty everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have modern sanitary
No, it didn't.
stuff.
Yeah, Gibbs is looking it up. All right, so I'll go on to the last one, which is distressed woman. Distressed woman. Oh, sorry.
Woman.
Woman. We don't know her. The location is NW1, King's Cross Underground Station. Oh, I'm going to look out for her next time I'm there. Type is haunting manifestation again. Yes. And date and time, May 1998. So, further comments. A witness spotted a woman in her 20s with long brown hair, wearing jeans and a t-shirt. The figure was kneeling at the side of the corridor with her arms outstretched and appeared distressed and crying. Someone walking in the opposite direction then walked through the woman. The witness said that upon reflection, it was like watching a repeating piece of a film. So it sounds like residual energy.
Yeah.
So that is very, very interesting because it's a relatively modern ghost. Mm-hmm. She's dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. I'd never heard that before, anyone reporting that. Yeah, someone walked straight through her. Because I suppose some people will see things, whereas other people won't because they're just not tuned in to it. So I like that one. So next time I'm in King's Cross Underground Station, I'm just going to look out.
Yeah.
Hello. So that's it for those. But it is such a cool site. And they literally, as I said, there's thousands of reports on there. And you can really go down so many rabbit holes within that site because you can just do all the locations in the UK.
And you could find some and then maybe try and do further research on it as well.
Well, that's it. You could
the origins.
Plot out loads of legend trips or road trips just by using a source like this. So Paranormal Database, definitely go and check them out because I thought that was awesome.
That sounds good.
And I'd never come across it before, which is strange because I'm always looking for spooky news. So I don't know why it hadn't come up before. But yeah, that's
it. Need to do the diggings.
So I liked that.
I liked that.
So there we are. Have you got a get in your pocket today? I haven't thought of anything for any of these.
Get in my pocket. Oh, I know I've said it before, but it was quite a while ago. Queer Eye.
Oh my God. Queer Eye in Vegas. I've cried at every single one apart from the wedding.
I cry at most Queer Eyes.
Yeah. But I feel like for some reason the Vegas series is more tear-jerking.
I think so, yeah. And in relation to that, I'm going to have to go into my random fact.
Also, have you been to Vegas?
I don't know if I told you. Where am I? We've got matching sweatshirts.
Mine's in the wash at the minute.
Yeah, you wore yours the other day and I thought, something in me was like, oh, she's going to be wearing hers today, isn't she? But luckily you're not. It wouldn't matter if you were anyway.
No, we don't care.
No, I need to get my Vegas drinking beaker.
Yes.
Here. I have been using it, actually.
Have you?
Fair, yeah. So my random fact is the fact that Mark and I had the same man crush.
Right.
On Jeremiah from Queer Eye.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He is beautiful. Yeah.
He's very talented.
Oh, and you can tell he's got such a genuine heart because he cries at everything as well.
He really does.
I made a joke to Mark about how, like, we should turn it into a drinking game every time he cries, but we would probably be very poorly.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good idea. But yes, we both are absolutely in love with him.
Yeah, that's a very good get in your pocket.
Yeah. And random fact.
And random facts.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've combined the two.
Well done. Why not? So Goob's pocket, get in my pocket, is he's got a new vape juice concoction, which is strawberry ice with kiwi, passion fruit and guava.
It is very nice.
It's
like a party in your mouth.
It is. Love that. Yeah. Have you got a get in your bin? I haven't done any of
Get
these.
in your bin.
Get in your bin. Get in the bin.
Yeah. Nail care.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't do my own nails and it drives me insane. And when I'm doing my cuticles, I always end up bleeding. It looks like I'm scratching the walls trying to get out in like a night terror or something.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone asks you what's happened, go with that.
Yeah.
Trapped
in a dungeon and I clawed my way out of it.
I haven't done my nails for ages. Well,
I hate nail care. I cannot do my own nails.
Have you got...
That's that. It was a very vapid one, very vapid.
Well,
but...
mine normally are, darling. There's no judgment here. So Goobs get in the bin. It's bad connections in general, cables, Wi-Fi, anything.
Yeah, had a few issues setting up for this one this afternoon, didn't we?
But to be fair, we've moved back up into the room that is dedicated to podding.
And
We're in
I'm
the pod
really
lab
happy
again.
about that. Like, downstairs was nice.
It was a pain, though.
But, yeah, and it just wasn't as nice as when we had it up here.
I've painted the room white. These are going to be replaced with our own artwork soon. I just haven't got any money to buy any. And, yeah, we've just set up. Poor Goobs has got a very makeshift desk, but that will improve. Just need to get him something better. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Okay, so my get-in pocket is, just black and white Adidas. Specifically black Adidas with white stripes.
You do look like you're going on the rob, though, especially with the thick woolen beanie.
Yeah.
And your black sunglasses.
Yeah, and my badly added extensions today because I was like, whatever is happening is going to happen. Right, I absolutely love Adidas. And my get in the bin, is... No, it is... Ears can get in the bin.
Clearly.
Ali's hearing can get in the bin.
It's terrible. It is terrible.
I'm going to go with that. Ali's hearing can get in the bin.
Yeah, thank you.
And then, random fact. Have you got random fact, Goobs? Oh, okay, Goobs is flat-footed. He says, I'm stupidly flat-footed.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Does that mean that your shoes wear down weirdly? Like more on one side? What does it actually mean when you're flat-footed?
It's to do with the arch.
Oh, okay, so it is literally what it says.
And, you know, I wonder if that affects your unlikely gout.
Maybe. No, he's saying no. No.
He doesn't have gout. We're still going along with that.
And then, my random fact is that I do all our graphics. So all the merchandise, all our graphics, everything is completely in-house.
Because Mark and I have the drawing skills of a rock.
But the other skills you guys have are skills I don't have. So that's why we all work so well together.
You're going to have to tell me what my skill is, because I ain't got a clue.
First of all, you're very intelligent, much more than I am.
I don't think that comes across on here, though. Oh, Mark's flat-footedness means he has a weird twist when he walks as well.
Oh, so you've got a little bit of a jiggle.
He's got more junk in his trunk than he does in his car.
Okay. Alrighty.
He's got some swag.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Goober.
I still want to hear these skills. You can tell me them afterwards. They don't need to know.
Okay, I was going to say, are we out of time? We're not actually out of time. Well, Goobs obviously does all the sound production, everything. He is our producer. He's in charge of us.
He just sorts stuff as well. He just fixes things.
Yeah, he makes the content sound... No, he makes it sound professional even when the content isn't. Clearly.
Yeah.
You know? You, first of all, you're studying a bloomin'... What's it called?
Degree.
A degree.
Yeah, but so's everyone.
I'm not.
Well, okay, a lot of people have studied a degree.
Yeah, but I couldn't study a degree. There's no way I could do that. No way at all. You're an excellent baker, although you very rarely do it. Just saying. Just saying.
Slight dig. By the way, I'm not fishing for things, by the way. Cause
no, I'll think of more afterwards.
I have no...
I'll think of more afterwards. I just want to plug all the stuff we've got to plug. So thank you, Park Lane Studios, for making us sound professional, even when our content isn't, which I actually said in a conversation the other day. That's just who I am as a person. And we have our merchandise.
Yes, please go. So, like, if you want to, we're not asking you to, but if you feel so inclined,
I would like you to buy our merchandise.
Yeah, please buy our stuff. Show the support.
Yeah. And also express yourself.
Express yourself.
Exactly. All our links to listen, watch, contact us if you've got spooky stories.
Yeah. If you want to support us for free, you can like, share and comment.
Exactly.
And subscribe.
Yes, that's it. So all of our links, including the shop link, are on Linktree.
Yes. Oh, download.
/Cars of the Macabre. And then our shop is carsofthemacabre.shop. we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. We haven't updated it in a while. We have got a Facebook page. It confuses me, so I might have to restart it.
I'm supposed to be looking after that.
It's fine. We will get better.
Yeah,
We will.
we will. It might take a while, but we'll get better.
We will get better. So until next time,
Stay spooky, bitches.